This channel right here, called Los Ecomanos, with only 26 videos, reached 133,000 subscribers and is earning between $4,000 to $11,000 a month. But the best part isn't that, it's that this channel is copying another channel called Nick Invest, which has 91,000 subscribers. And yes, the new channel surpassed the old one. These channels are doing great, but the best part is that today you're going to leave with an animated finance channel made entirely with artificial intelligence, ready to start making money. So yes, in this video we're going to see how to create the channel's identity, how to generate our character, how to generate the videos completely with artificial intelligence, how to edit the videos, and how to make the thumbnail, all with completely free tools. The first step is to create the channel's identity. As we can see, this channel, for example, Nick Invest, has a character that's the character that appears in each of its videos in different poses. So the first thing we have to do is create this channel's identity. And for that, I created this prompt right here for you to use. Okay? So what we're gonna do is paste this prompt into Gemini, okay? Which is what will help us create our character. So we simply paste this prompt here into Gemini, and as you can see, we're going to change the parts that are in brackets. For example, let's start from the beginning. Design a character inspired by the Family Guy aesthetic, but adapted to my style. The character should be... Here you can put man or woman. In this case, I'm going to put man. With a skin tone, and here you can put whatever skin color you want. His face has a shape, I'm going to put round, with black eyes and a classic hairstyle. The outfit includes a shirt and tie and dress pants with black shoes. Give it a smiling expression, and place it standing in a relaxed posture on a minimalist background with no extra elements. And simply here, the only thing you have to select is the section in Tools, Create Images, which we'll use Imagen to do it. And here we click Send. And boom, there we have our character, ready to be downloaded. We click on Download Image. And just like that, we have our channel's logo. Don't worry, because absolutely all the prompts will be down in the description. So once we have the character, we're going to find a name for our channel, and for the channel name, we have this prompt right here that we're going to paste into ChatGPT. So inside ChatGPT, we paste this. My YouTube channel is focused on investments, money, and personal finance. I need a list of creative and original names based on the name, and here we're going to put our character's name. In this case, we're going to name him Fido, and as you can see, it gives us a ton of names. What you'd have to do is read all these names and pick one. We're going to go with Fito Inversiones, which is the one I like the most. So for the name, we'll put Fito Inversiones, and for the handle, we'll also use Fito Inversiones. And we simply click on Create Channel. There we have it, but it looks pretty ugly. So now what we have to do is make a good logo and a good banner for it. And for that, we also have prompts down here. For the logo, you're going to upload the character's image, of course, and you're going to tell it to create a version of this. So we're simply going to paste this into Gemini, and we're going to attach the photo. And we click Send, and now it will create a professional logo for our channel. Okay, there we have Fido looking very professional, ready for the logo. So we're going to download this image and put it on our channel. Simply to add the logo, we'll go to the channel. In the Customize Channel section, we'll click, and here where it says Image, we're going to click Upload, and we'll add the logo it just created for us. We'll leave it there, click Done, Publish, and that's it. We have Fido there in our logo. Now we need to create a banner. To create a banner, we also have a prompt, so we'll just copy the banner prompt. You have everything in the description. We'll go to Gemini and ask it to create the banner. We're going to upload the first photo of Fido that it sent us again, and now we'll just click Send. And as you can see, it gave us this, which had a yellow background. I asked it to do it again with a white background, and here we have it. We're just going to download this image, and we're going to go to Canva, which is also completely free. And here where it says search millions of templates, you're going to type banner for YouTube, and you're going to choose the first one, which is create my YouTube banner from scratch. Once you do that, it will open something like this, which is literally a blank screen, which I named Fito Inversiones. And here we're going to put our image that we just generated with Gemini. So what we have to do is just frame this a little. In this case, we're going to put the image on the left side and the text on the right side, always centered. Let's shrink the image a bit. The text will go a little higher, and below it we'll add a subtitle that is Invest Your Money Effectively. We move the title down a bit more, and there we have it set up. Simply where it says share, you're going to go to the download section, and you're going to download this image, and now we're going to implement it on YouTube. The only thing to do here is to adjust it slightly so it looks good. There we have it, for example. We click Done, Publish, and now let's see how our channel turned out. And as you can see, there we have our channel set up, the Fito Inversiones one. Alright, the next step before we start creating our videos is to create variations of our character. Because if we look, for example, inside this channel's video, we'll see that the character has, for example, times when he's surprised, other times when he's more serious, other times when he's happier. So we have to create that. And for this, in the document I'm leaving in the description, you have how to make the character variations. And here you can make any variation you want. Angry, happy, sad, explaining, pointing to the right, pointing to the left, pointing up, and talking. I left you all of those. I'll give you an example. I'll put explaining, for example. And inside the same Gemini chat we were generating, you just paste that prompt and click make. Okay, and as you can see, there we have it. For example, explaining. Let's do one more so you can see it's super simple. For example, we're going to make him sad. We paste the prompt, click make, and there we have a very sad Fido because his investments went badly. And you'll do that exactly with all the emotions you need, which are the ones you have in the description. Okay, now comes step number 3, which is the video content. How are we going to do it? First, we need a video idea, so we're going to go to ChatGPT. Now we go back to the ChatGPT that gave us the names, and here you're going to paste the prompt to generate video ideas, which says propose 20 original video ideas for a channel about money and finance. And where it says see attached screenshot, you're going to attach this exact photo that appears here, which is exactly what worked for Nick Invest. In fact, they are his most popular videos. So we attach the screenshot, and now we send this to ChatGPT to see what it gives us. Okay, and here we have a ton of super interesting ideas. I was just reading them, the idea is for you to read them. For example, I found this one very interesting. The 4 expenses that make you look rich but keep you stuck. So once we've chosen the idea we're going to work on in this same ChatGPT chat, what we'll do is grab the prompt to create the script. We're simply going to copy this entire long prompt. You'll paste this prompt into ChatGPT, and the only thing you have to modify is here where it says video title. You'll put this title, this video idea. Once you put in that idea, as you can see, it will simply tell it the structure we need. An initial hook, which is the first part where we capture the viewer, an introduction, and here where it says name, you'll put your character's name, in this case, Fido. Where it says analyzing financial topic, we're going to paste the video idea again. You're going to leave the rest exactly the same. As you can see, here it tells you the number of words the script should have, which I put in so it would be a video of about 12 minutes. And you simply hit send, and now you wait for it to make the script. Okay, it's generating it now, and it's extremely good. I'm going to read you the introduction, for example, so you can see how it says everything with storytelling. Look, I'm going to describe a situation that might hit a little close to home. You get your salary, or a big payment comes in, or you get that well-paid freelance job, and automatically, without thinking too much about it, you have a micro celebration. You order more expensive food, you buy the clothes you've been eyeing for weeks, or you sign up for an installment plan for something that, let's be honest, you didn't even need and couldn't comfortably afford. It's fantastic. As we can see, it gave me an extremely good script. You'd have to read it, but it's extremely good, and it speaks entirely from Fido's perspective, so I love it. Now, what we have to ask ChatGPT is to create fragments within the script to place the scenes, okay? Basically for our character. So here you have this prompt that I'm also giving you. From the generated script, divide it into phrases or short blocks of 6 to 8 seconds, and for each fragment, explain what should be seen and write a prompt to generate the image. We go to ChatGPT, we paste this. So for example, going back to the hook, which is the part we read together, the feeling of stagnation. Here, it gives us the prompt, a character similar to Fido in Family Guy. It puts it in English, but it's exactly the same thing. And it says, medium shot, looking at his iPhone, shocked and frustrated. So we're going to grab this prompt for each of these places, and we're going to put it into Gemini, which already knows who Fido is and everything. So we put this in. Look how great. Here we have Fido looking at his cell phone, shocked. In fact, it even shows the reflection of the cell phone on Fido, which I love, as if saying, oh, why did I spend so much money? We download this. And you'll have to do this with each of the blocks that ChatGPT will give you. And once we have each of the images, we have to generate the voice, and there are 3 options here that you can use to do it. 11 Labs, which is the option I use, but it's true that it has a cost. Although it has a free trial, it has a cost. But this Google AI Studio page, which is completely free and has really good voices you can use. You have all the links in the document in the description. In this case, I'm going to use 11 Lots. Inside 11 Labs, you just have to go to the option that says text to speech, which is basically text to voice. And what we have to do is simply grab this script that ChatGPT gave us and paste it into 11 Labs. For example, I'm going to grab the first part of the script, the one we all read together, and we're going to put it into 11 Labs. And now we're going to select the voice we want for Fido, which is super important. Let's try this one.
What impact did the experiences they lived through have on the lives of these testimonials?
For example, we're going to choose this voice. You could check out all the ones you want. In this case, I'm going to select this one and click where it says generate.
Look, I'm going to describe a situation that might hit a little close to home. You get your salary, or a large payment comes in, or you land that well-paid freelance job. And automatically, without thinking too much about it, you have a micro celebration. You order more expensive food, you buy the clothes you've been eyeing for weeks, or you sign up for an installment plan for something that, let's be honest, you didn't even need or couldn't comfortably afford.
Okay, that's extremely good. You do this with the entire script. You download this audio file, and now we're going to move on to editing. For editing, I recommend using CapCut, which is completely free. And all you have to do is add the images, put the voiceover on top, add a couple of transitions between the images, make each one last about 6 to 8 seconds, and you're ready to export the video. You could add some subtitles, which with artificial intelligence tools can be done in a snap. And now, step number 5 is to create the thumbnail for our video. Don't worry, there's a prompt for that too, so we'll grab the thumbnail prompt that you have in the document in the description. We're going to go to Gemini, and the only thing we have to change is here where it says video topic. We're going to paste the topic that ChatGPT gave us. So we paste the topic there, and as you can see, we have a thumbnail that I love, but it has a problem. It's not in the 16:9 format that's needed for YouTube. So we specify the format must be 16:9. And once we have the thumbnail, we just download it. So today we saw how to create this completely from scratch. And I really believe that anyone who follows this process can end up generating $4,000 to $15,000, just like this channel was generating, which was only created 15 days ago. Now, if you want to get serious about YouTube automation, I created a full 5-hour course that, in fact, if you look at the comments on that video, people say it provides more value than courses that people charge you thousands of dollars for. You can watch it completely for free by clicking here. Because remember that my goal is to be the person who helps you the most with YouTube automation. So I'll see you in that video.